be in transit and AFK.
That's
But everything was fine.
groovy, man, groovy.
But yeah, I do really like that character. I want to play around with him.
Ugh.
Because
I'm
he's a
nervous.
rogue also. So he has expertise in athletics that he can use wisdom with.
Oh, jeez. We're going to come
And,
across this guy at some point, and he's going to mess us up. I know it.
and he has a 50-foot move speed.
I have come to hate Corrin's monks. I mean, I don't like them at all.
I mean, I love Step of Lightning. I still wish they were here.
Oh, what happened to
Step of
Step?
Lightning was
Yeah,
great.
if not for Step, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys paid Step a handsome bonus, enough so that Step will be open to be working with you again.
How much money did we
Because-
get from the actual horde? Did I get anything from that?
Yeah, $2,000.
2 grand?
Yep.
That's platinum, right? Okay.
I'm looking for where we put the horde. I think it was in Discord, not in the Foundry chat.
Oh, okay.
I wrote it all down,
Yeah.
but I can't find it right now.
So it was a little bit of a balancing act. They did great on their insight check because the amount that they agreed to pay Step would not have fought that. But given all the extra shit you had Step do, Step wouldn't complain, but they would never work for you again. So they paid over the top perks and bonuses to the point that Step is like, all right, yeah, this is worth it.
Yeah, okay. That's
I
fair.
insisted, yeah.
Yeah, we'd be dead without Step for sure.
We also have
I also
basically
wanted to
run out
hire
of
Step to
achievements.
murder my wife's husband or my wife's dad.
I'm pretty sure Step's part of their crew, so that might be difficult.
Yeah, he might be more likely to murder your wife's husband.
Everybody's got their price. Okay. Everybody's
Sure.
got their price.
I'm sure.
Not everyone is so easily corruptible as you.
I can just disintegrate him for
That's
you.
so not true. Everybody
Nobody.
can be corrupted.
I said as easily corrupted.
I never said easily. I said just everybody's got their price. All right. That's all you gotta know.
We're off to a bad start. We had such a wholesome episode last time.
Yeah, because
It was.
I
It was.
wasn't there.
It was good.
Yeah, basically, we were good
Well, I
guys
wasn't
last
there to
episode.
ruin it.
And we didn't stream the wholesome episode. I wonder why.
Was Shanks there?
No one would believe it. Yeah, Shanks was very well behaved.
I don't believe that for a second.
He didn't. I don't remember him talking to the NPCs that much.
Every single time we've gotten into a major
Oh my God,
scuffle,
what shit
he's
did we
been
buy?
there. He's been the one instigating. I
Yeah.
love him. Great guy. Great character. But he starts shit.
You do realize Bramnir is the culprit. Full stop.
I know. But I'm also the culprit by association with Bramnir. 'Cause
Look,
it's-
look. We only murder bad people.
No,
Except
we went
Chen
through
there.
this.
No, that's
Jarlaxle was not a bad character. We went through this.
He's up. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Beg to differ. You know, he's just
He's a
sending guys
pirate.
to attack us in the jungle.
He sent
okay?
several assassination squads to us.
We
Now,
went
arguably,
through
we're
all of
evil, and that's
this.
a good
Yeah.
thing, to be fair. But
You
know, from my
provoked
perspective.
each of the instances.
Yeah. Okay. So we did something, and he's reacting to the something we did by trying
I
to
would say-
assassinate us, thus becoming a bad character. We made him a bad
What?
character.
what party would let Jarlaxle steal from them?
You stole from him first.
Some bitch
No,
ass,
he tried to steal from us. He
some
was
bitch
approaching
ass
us.
motherfuckers. That's
He
who.
came to board us, and we attacked before.
We ain't no bitch.
He was
ass
clearly a
motherfuckers.
pirate. We knew. We rolled to well enough to know that he was a pirate, I believe. And like, he was clearly not coming on friendly terms.
Fuck
If a
that
person
guy.
comes onto your ship, then it's fair game, and you can murder them all you
Personal.
want.
Exactly.
Except-
Although we were on his ship, to be fair.
And
So-
you attacked him before he came on your ship.
He was gonna steal from us.
I felt
He
threatened.
totally was. He's a pirate. I don't know what...
So,
this is not. This is
If
not-
you're
this is
walking down the
provable.
street at night and you see an individual coming towards you and you do a good insight check and you go, okay, he seems out of place in this neighborhood. He seems pretty shady. He's wearing a hoodie. He's got his hands into his pockets. I think he's got a gun.
I draw my weapon and shoot.
He's
Yes!
also waving a flag
You
saying, "I am a
are-
pirate. I am a pirate. I am a
I draw-
pirate.
I
I
draw
am a
my-
pirate."
I draw. Do you ever hear the saying, "Rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6"? That's rule of thumb, baby. I draw my weapon and put 2 in that guy's chest, and then we'll talk about what happened afterwards, the consequences afterwards.
I'm
Hey.
just saying you are a certain individual who was inexplicably adjudged to be found not guilty and then auctioned off his firearm afterwards.
Yeah, big whoop. Who said we're still
What
standing?
matters
Where are his ships? Where's his
is,
crew
yeah,
right now?
frankly,
George Zimmerman.
I'm sure
Yeah, exactly.
what matters is,
I go
in the
full
history
George
books,
Zimmerman.
I will describe Jill Axel as desperately murdering all our families, and we had to bring him to justice.
Yeah,
I am
exactly.
No one
sure
will
it is
say
going to play out that
otherwise.
way. I have no
Also-
doubt it will play out that way.
Also, he diddled kids.
God, this is not good. We're on the
Yeah,
internet.
we're basically heroes, is what I'm saying. We're basically
I-
heroes.
Just for one
that's a-
day.
That's a stretch.
Right, so we were shopping. Oh, shall we go to the apothecary?
I mean,
Yeah,
we
you
got
should go back in
everything.
and get. You should get
Ooh,
Flynn to
that
buy
can
something.
I don't want to
Yeah.
buy
Yeah.
anything at that fucking store.
Have you been?
Yes, I've been to the apothecary multiple times.
His
Really?
son Simon has been to the apothecary.
Oh, is it Simon?
Simon's the one who's been to the apothecary.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god. That place is the worst.
yeah. Flynn knows about it already. He's not going to shop there.
Okay, fair enough.
Flynn would have heard about the apothecary. It's like Urban
From
Outfitters.
his-
You know, like a grown-ass adult man isn't going to go into Urban Outfitters, but a teenager will. Teenager will go in there and sign up for all the mailing
Why
lists
is
and
this-
everything.
Mirrored and so blurry.
Oh, was that your last time? Was that your first time at the apothecary, Bramnir?
Oh yes.
Oh, it was.
It
Okay,
was
yeah.
not pleasant.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, my other character, Flynn's son, Simon, he went in there and like has the mailing list now embedded in his thoughts. So like he'll be sleeping in the middle of the night and then he gets
Oh,
like
I
a
can't turn it
message
off.
from the Yeah, he can't turn it off. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Simon totally would do that. Flynn would be like, "No, fuck that store."
Oh, we were about to
We're about to go to
Legend
the
Lore,
library. Yeah, Legend
We're
Lore.
about to Legend Lore, just outside the cemetery, I think we were.
Yes.
Some
Yep.
sort of park. Yeah.
So you're just outside the City of the Dead right now.
All right. How do I cast it now? Let's see.
Do you think maybe we should spend our time in Waterdeep trying to figure out more about what could be causing the curse on the island before we go back?
That's actually what they were in the midst of doing. Sorry, I forgot to brief this part. They're working on the spell Legend Lore,
Okay.
which is like being able to Google things
Oh yeah.
and get
cool.
information.
What's the casting time on that? The prep time on that?
10 minutes or something.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's 10
Consumed
minutes.
a bit of stuff that we didn't have, which is why we came to get ingredients.
Got a little intel, get some ingredients, pop back to the island.
A lot
Yeah,
of
it's
insight.
a 10-minute casting time and consumes 250 gold per casting. So not so much that it's uncastable, but if you're just going to be racking up information left, right, and center, then it'll be costly.
Yeah. I could see that costing us some money, but that's okay.
Oh, we got a few.
Yeah.
A few doses worth.
Yes.
I think we got-
What was it you sold? The Scroll of Tidal Wave?
Tsunami. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tsunami, that's right. Yes, Tsunami. And that got you a pretty penny because that is a top tier spell.
Oh yeah.
Paid for our entire shopping trip, and we want some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, we have a spare ring of regeneration if you want it.
Okay. All right. So I am going to cast Legend Lore.
You were out by the City of the Dead casting it, which puts you over here, as this is the City of the Dead.
Okay.
Do you want to describe the process as you're performing this ritual?
So I, with the spell components that we purchased, I set up several incense pots around the runes of the spell. And then as I light them, I begin to go into a meditative trance, connecting with the deities and their minions, attempting to gather information on the city of Uma. The incense wafts up, causing a haze, but also a fragrant aroma. I think we pulled lilac, if I'm not mistaken. And the trance deepens as my consciousness melds with the divine plane.
As you focus on Umo, there is a thought in your mind eye that slowly gathers. It is an image, starting blurry but beginning to come into focus, as you can see a city nestled at the edge of a waterfall. It truly looks breathtaking and imposing. And as you're seeing it, you realize that the sun is high overhead and there are people moving about inside. Oh, I just hit the wrong typo for the title. And this comes into focus as you see this city.
In my mind's eye, can I move myself closer to the city?
You start to drift a little closer, but not to the point where you can move through the city.
Mm-hmm. The people that I see, are they of a singular race? Are they multiracial? Do I recognize them?
You see a number of individuals moving about. You see humans or humanoids, and then you also see movement of what appear to be grung. And then
Oh shit!
the city shifts as it looks more old and decrepit, and then you see only grung there. And then it gets a little older, and then you see grung and kobolds. And then it turns to a decrepit ruin, completely covered by trees, consumed by the jungle to the point where you couldn't see it even 50 feet away. But moving through, you see grungs and kobolds and humanoids who are almost serpentine in appearance. And then, not quite as a voice, but almost as like knowledge being typed into your mind, you understand that Umo, also known as the Forbidden City, city of ruins in Chult, containing an infamous subterranean complex known as the Tomb of the Nine Gods, a place dedicated to 9 trickster gods after Ubtao chose to forsake the city, having been angered by the original inhabitants. Those who served Ubtao there lost their divine power, permitting slaves that were contained within the city to revolt their oppressors and cast them off. Primal spirits were drawn to the city in ruins after Ubtao abandoned it. Not just forbidden, but considered to be completely lost to common knowledge now. There are few indeed who know its location. And then you feel the spell start to slip away. Wow, we've had a ton of people join the chat room and then leave immediately, it seems.
You have a ton of people. What?
We've got like 13 notifications of welcome to the chat room, but then we've got like 2 viewers.
That's interesting.
Just don't have a face that sells.
As
Like,
as I
fucking
co-
no D&D
as I come
girls,
out
I'm out of here.
as I come out of the trance, can I perform a history check to see if I recognize either because of being a grung living on the island or because of where these crazies have dragged me across the island, if I recognize the area around where the ruins were? Or is that too
Give me
vague?
a history check. It's not much to work on, but
Right. Oh, no, I don't know nothing. That's if that's the way
even
my
as
little
even as you're trying to recollect what you've seen, the image of Umo slips away almost like in the same space, to the point that you doubt you could properly recall the picture that you saw again.
Did it help? What did you
well,
learn?
uh, um, I I saw the city as it was, and then it's almost like through the ages I saw the city age and become ruinous, and I saw um the inhabitants change from mostly humanoid to my own people and kobolds, and now if what I saw was accurate, now it is inhabited by grung and kobolds and a lizard type of people. Um, from what I learned, the city was once um,
Apologies.
um,
Freaked out on my phone, on my laptop. Like, internet works fine, but Discord's not.
bummer. Um,
In a second.
the city was once under the protection of Ubtao, but he forsook the city. And so the people who were serving him lost all their connection to their divine abilities. When that happened, the slaves revolted, um, overcame their oppressors, their masters, and took over the city. Currently, it is completely lost. Primal spirits have inhabited it beyond um, the physical inhabitants. There are primal spirits that also guard the city, and beneath the city is a series of catacombs and other things called the Tomb of the Nine Gods. They were trickster gods that were that came to the city after Ubtao left it. But again, what I learned is that it's also known as the Forsaken City, the Lost City, Forbidden City, but very few, if any, know its true location, according to what I learned. But I did gather some information that if we get to the library, I may be able to do some more research and see if we can dig up some more information with what I learned.
Well, then let's go to the library.
Have you ever been to a library, Flynn?
I mean, I went to a library once, took out a bunch of books, and never returned them, so I kind of avoided libraries ever since.
Why does that not surprise me?
That might be the most disturbing thing to me you've ever said. Perhaps you might not. Would you like to study with us, or the apothecary is really nice? Do you want to go there and do some shopping?
No, I'm not going in that shithole.
Maybe you'd find somewhere to get drunk. Actually, maybe you should find somewhere that adventurers may go to see if any of them know anything about Uma.
Oh, I know a spot.
Do up. I don't know if you'll be allowed in the library.
Oh,
Why? Because
I
I'm half
assume.
elf? You racist bastard.
No, do up the frog person.
Oh, because he's... You're not elf, are you?
no, I'm ground.
No, yeah. Oh, because he's a grung?
That's exactly what I said, yes.
Okay. Just checking.
I would let him in the library, but
Yeah, sure you
everyone
would.
else seems
Sure
to have
you
a
would,
problem with
buddy.
him.
Sure you would. You got a couple grungs as friends too, right? Yeah, I get it.
One of my best friends is a
Yeah,
grog, yeah.
yeah, I'm sure he is.
Isn't that
So,
right, do up?
are you saying I have to wear the leash?
We'll try it without. We have that out of disguise, but you'd have to do it. Let's just try it. Maybe we can
How
try
many things
cloaking you or something.
how many things am I attuned to now? That might not be a bad idea considering. I don't even know. 1, 2.
Um,
Yeah, it looks
while
like
you're taking, do you know which library you're wanting to go to, Bramnir?
I don't really know that much about Waterdeep.
You've
But
been here for a month.
as a sage, I'll try and guess.
You would know that are several libraries here with varying degrees of knowledge. One of the most knowledgeable libraries will be in Blackstaff Tower, which is something of a mage's academy and guild. You have not yet attempted to gain entry into there, but it's possible you could convince him to let you in.
Yeah, sure. Here, please let this lich into your library with his grung on a leash. Yeah, that'll go over well. All right, nerds. I'm gonna find the local tavern.
And that is shockingly a bit of awareness coming from Flynn.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
I really wish I could
You've
be there to see how you
blown everybody away.
are both gonna share the hat of disguise.
Well, I mean, I was just gonna bribe my way in. If I know anything about these kinds of places, they care much more about money than prejudice. But that might be misguided.
I mean, you're probably right anyway. The old white wizard isn't going to be prejudiced at all. Sure.
I'm sure they will, but they tend to see wealth as who knows? Perhaps I am completely
I,
wrong.
I'm just going to walk off towards the yawning portal because that's where I'm going to go and drink.
Do up. Did you want to attune to the Hat of Disguise, and then at least we won't have a growing issue?
Takes an hour to attune.
Mm,
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have the time. You can attune to it. That's
Ah,
not a
God
problem.
damn it! Can I give Bramnir my hat of disguise? Because I know it says I'm attuned to it, I think, but I'm not attuned to it. I never attuned. Did I attune to the hat of disguise? I don't think I ever did.
That was one of your first starting items, if memory serves.
Yeah,
It's saying you're not attuned to it.
yeah. I'll give Bramnir
Oh,
my hat of disguise so that
And you,
they can
then I
each
will
have one.
attune to it.
the question then, Flynn, is: do you wish to attune to the Moonblade?
Yeah, I'll tune to the Moonblade as well.
Unattuning to the Ashron Blade?
Yeah, I'll unattune to the Ashron Blade, and I will attune to the Moonblade.
Can I get a Wisdom saving throw?
What the fuck? I feel like I should get advantage on this, but I don't think I need it.
Why do you think you would get advantage on it?
It's one of those things where it's like I have some kind of effect or something that gives me advantage on wisdom saving throws, but I'm looking through that it could be Simon who has that.
I think it might be.
It's not my dragon mask.
As you attune to this Moonblade, it does not lash out at you as you suddenly hear several voices in your mind. Now, who is this new one? He is good of heart, as one might say, but does he have the principles? Nay, does he have the charisma? Does he have the desire? The flamboyance? Greetings, new candidate. What can you tell of yourself?
Should I do a history check to know if I knew what a Moonblade is yet? Like if I know
Sure.
what a Moonblade is? No, I do not know what a Moonblade. Who is saying all that? Who is talking right now?
Goodness. An uneducated one, it seems.
Dad? Is that you?
Your father. Wait a minute. Examining. Your father would not have been accepted by us. Ye lacked what we desire. Welcome to the collective.
Hello? What collective are you talking about? And you're right, my dad was kind of a dick, but
We are the Sword of the Brigand.
sword. Oh, you're the sword. Um, hey, the brigand. Is that like some kind of is that like a yacht club? Is that a sailing club?
You hear one voice kind of chuckle and say, of a sorts. Son,
Okay.
listen closely. You are now to be bound to us from here on in.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Your soul will be joined with ours.
Mm-hmm. I just heard this like 2 weeks ago. I feel like I get married every single week.
I think I can say with confidence Over the course of a lifetime, we will offer better benefits than any marriage. Different, he says with an emphasis,
Oh, okay. Okay. I was a little confused.
but better. There are 3 of us here, you being the 4th. Each has been a roving hero of some panache. One Tethwin might claim that he was not a pirate, but let's face it, Tethwin, you were. Only to those who did wrong. I prefer privateer. Atlas here, he had a proclivity for relieving nobility of their wealth and redistributing it in places that had gone astray. And myself, Bromwyn, was... I loved to travel by land or by sea, and find those in need and do what I could to turn their fortunes.
Oh, okay. So we're kind of on the same page.
This is why we've accepted you.
Oh, gee, thank you for accepting me.
Look at the blade now. As you kind of raise it up and examine it, you see there is now a 4th glowing rune on the blade.
Okay, let me stop you there. Because it says the Moonblade has a rune, one rune on its blade for each master it has served, right? So I'm the 4th
Yes.
rune. The first
Correct.
rune always grants a +1 bonus to attacks and damage rolls with the magic weapon. Each rune beyond the first grants the Moonblade an additional property. So I have 3 properties, and the first one's a +1.
Correct.
Okay, so all right, just checking. Just wanted to make sure I was understanding the mechanics of the sword.
You've got it right. We are here to help you, though.
Okay, so how are you going to help me?
The blade you are holding grants you additional benefits.
What kind of benefits are we talking here?
In addition to this weapon being magical, you will be able to consult us, gain our guidance, our awareness, our insights.
Okay.
That's not enough for you?
No, I barely know you. I don't know what kind of insights or guidance you guys have to offer.
In addition, you may use us to cast Firebolt.
Oh. Are you doing the rolls right now?
No. We rolled it up and discussed it last week.
Oh, okay. Oh, these guys had input? Now I'm terrified.
No. I rolled them
Oh.
last week.
Okay, okay.
No, see, that's what we were told not to tell you about. I forgot completely about the Moonblade not being.
Any of it. Yeah.
But I remember that we weren't supposed to tell you what the abilities were.
Okay, so first one's
Um,
Firebolt.
Yes. Second one, you gain a your walking speed is increased by 10.
That's just walking.
What do you mean?
No, do you mean movement speed as a whole, or
Yeah,
just,
yeah. It's labeled as walking speed, but
okay.
if you try to run, it goes back down to 30.
Well, that's what I thought. I was like, is that specifically to walking as opposed to movement speed?
You are a pro power walker.
That's
You
what I
can
thought.
now
Like, so I
move-
can walk further than I can run someplace. That's so fucking confusing. It's almost a
Discord
good.
just
That's almost a good effect.
It just like works like those little like not escalators but the moving causeways at
Yes.
airports.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, and then the third is that the Moonblade gains the finesse property.
What does that give it? I forget because
Use
You
dex.
can use it for with dex instead of dex or strength, and then crucially, you need it to be finesse to get sneak attack with it.
Oh, okay. So I can use it with my strength of 21, which is
But it
higher than
will
my
grant you
dex.
sneak attack.
But
Yeah,
normally I wouldn't get sneak attack, but now I do get sneak attack. Oh,
correct.
okay.
And then because it is a longsword, you can swing it two-handed and it'll do 1d10 instead of 1d6 or 1d8.
Oh, okay. You're gonna have to add this to my weapon inventory.
Mm-hmm.
It won't let me. That's good. I kind of still have to decide now if I'm gonna use my rapier speed or this, because that's still like it's a +2 to attack, and I get to attack twice. With the rapier speed, that's pretty brutal.
Do you hear this horse shit? He doesn't want us?
I mean, you guys seem nice. All right, here I got a little test of my own. So I'm with a group. You met them earlier. You probably noticed the guys I was with. They went to discover, and I air quote this, knowledge at the library. Um, and I've kind of been left to my own devices here because we're trying to get some intel on this ancient city of fuck. What was the name of it?
Omu.
Omu. Do you guys know anything about Omu?
There's a moment's silence, and then you swear you hear whispering between the three of them.
What's that about? What's the whispering about, guys?
One moment, please. We know some of the legend of it. Cholt was never properly in any of our repertoires. But one of us has roamed the coast for some time on his ship.
Oh, do you know how to actually get there?
To Cholt, of course.
No, to Omu.
Unfortunately, I do not know the location. What I do know is that you will want to speak with Grung
Oh
to
shit.
find the location.
We may or may not have killed every grung that we've come in contact with on Cholt.
Chap,
Okay, okay. That's not bad information. It's just not as helpful as I kind of would have liked.
there
Um,
is one city of Grung that you would do well to locate.
Go on.
It's like, oh gods, what was the name of this? Drungrung Lung. That is what it was called, Drungrung Lung.
Is this on Cholt?
It is on
Is
Cholt.
this right off the river?
Oh goodness me, where was it?
I feel like I may have visited this place once, very briefly.
Do you want to do a history check?
Yeah. I want to know if this is the place we killed everybody at. Oh god.
It is not that place.
Oh, good. Good.
Ah, yes, I recall. It is to the northeast of the Aldani Basin,
Northeast. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, you
deeper
guys are
into the
proving
jungle.
to be pretty useful. Um, So like if I take damage, if I feel pain, do you guys feel that pain too? Are we like connected on some kind of, you know, level like that or
We are mindful and aware of your pain, but we do not feel it ourselves.
oh, that's too bad. Cuz I'm about to get really fucking drunk and I was kind of hoping you guys would too. So let's go to the yawning portal and have a few. If I cut cheese with you, do you like taste the cheese? I want to know like how can I help you guys out here? Like I dip you in a mug of ale? Or you guys get drunk that way?
Would that we could,
I really want to get
but
fucked up with my sword.
fret not, Flynn. We
Alright.
have each made our peace with it.
Do you mind if I drink?
By all means, please.
Alright. And I will head off to the yawning portal with my new friends.
Um, right. So if you, let's see, Bremner, you were wanting to go somewhere else?
I believe Duop and I are going to Hat of Disguise to more sensible forms. I will be my normal dwarven self.
And
Pretty lich.
I will become a halfling.
You know, I like to think that if this is really a mage's library, that they wouldn't be fooled by a Hat of Disguise, but let's, uh, let's find out.
But you're going to bet the house on it?
Well, you know, it's
I,
impolite to question one's illusionary state.
I don't have a house to bet, so I'm okay with that.
I wonder if Flynn will do anything useful. I assume not.
I already know more than you guys, okay?
Does
Despite
he?
the irony, the dramatic irony.
Does he know? Does he ever do anything useful?
Let me think.
I haven't killed you yet.
Making your way over towards Blackstaff Tower, which is not all that far from um, the Yawning Portal, in fact. You come to this tower 3 stories tall, with smooth, round walls and no signs of windows. And as you're following the road, it comes to the tower, but with a brief survey, you see no entrances to it, and only one mage dressed in black standing out front.
Hello? I seek entry into the tower. I need to study
Yes, we need to study.
them as well.
Those who wish enter may pass through here. You may apply for an appointment or permission to visit the library.
There is some urgency to our research. Is there any way we could expedite the process? Perhaps a donation.
Enter and you may speak with, who is it, Judige? Matthias, you may speak to.
Delightful.
Bremner, is he talking to himself? I do not see anybody else. Who's he talking to?
Let's go.
Okay, I follow you.
As you walk towards the blank wall, you pass through as if it was not there at all, which it seems it was not. As you appear in a grand foyer with ceilings that stretch up some 60 feet or so. The whole ground seems to be wide open, and the walls curved have doors in them. In the center of this large tower is a spiral staircase that winds up and has little causeways stretching out to all directions, like spokes on a hub. And these causeways seem to lead to bridges, to doors higher up as well. You're standing in a center area, though, with something of like a wooden cage receiving area. And at the other edge, you see a woman standing there with a man, each holding small tablets. And then one of them looks up and drops their tablet as they see Bramnir.
No.
Bramnir, this place looks bigger on the inside than it did on the outside. Do you get that feeling?
Yes, it's
What?
not that uncommon.
This guards! The woman cries out as several mages draw their wands and staves and point at Bramnir.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I assumed the hat wouldn't work.
I take a step away from Bramnir.
Can I help? What's the occasion?
Why does a lich and a toad attempt to gain entry into Blackstaff Tower?
Oh, we are trying to deal with the curse that's currently going on globally, as I understand it.
And I'm Grung, not Toad. Thank you very much.
There's a snort of derision. Of course you would be concerned about this. But what fool of a lich would think that they could walk into Blackstaff Tower and survive?
This one, I suppose.
Yep. That fool right there. The big one.
Truly. Who are you?
No one of particular importance. I am simply on a divine quest to rid the land of this curse. In honor of the god of divination, whose name slips my mind.
You're someone casually capable enough to ascend into lichdom?
This was quite a story. Perhaps I will write it down in my memoirs at a later time, but I am on the clock. There are people who will cease to exist if we dally in this issue. I can ask my question here, and if any of you happen to have any information, I can leave quietly. There's no reason for any sort of fight or of anything like that. We do think we have found the source, the rough source of this issue, and we're merely trying to find a more precise location to go and rid this land of the curse.
Can I get a persuasion check from you?
Oh, you jerk! Fine.
Can I help him?
I mean, you've been pretty
How?
quiet in this whole discussion.
Yeah, in what way?
I don't think I can actually.
I suspect the most you could do is quietly guide me, but I doubt you get away with that actually. Oh shit! Has it still been?
Do not guide him.
No,
Tensions are high. You're surrounded by
don't cast
mages.
a spell.
Do not start
It's
casting a
actually
spell.
at disadvantage. It's still within the time of the failed attunement.
Oh goodness,
11?
that's right.
Shame. Would have been a 19. Oh well. Well, I will leave if you wish, but I promise I mean no harm at this particular moment to any of you.
A lich who has to caveat mean no harm at this particular moment.
Well,
I
wizards, if they're anything like engineers, prefer precise language, and as a potentially immortal being, you can't, make the assumption that in 1,000
Yes,
years we won't be
wizards don't,
fine.
but wizards also feel jumpy around
Oh, fair
a
enough.
dangerous lich using such loophole
Yeah, fair
there.
enough. Okay.
Do you start backing away?
Do they? What's their reaction? I assume they're not happy. Are they actually advancing though, or is it a stalemate?
They're holding where they are, but there are 8 mages gathered now, with
That's fine.
arcane focuses trained on you.
There's no. Look, I will ask you the question, and you can tell me to leave if you wish. We are trying to find the location of a city called Omu in Chult, where we think may have relation to this curse. Any guidance as to its exact location?
Also known as the Forbidden City, the Tomb of the Nine Gods, completely lost city.
Leave now, or suffer the consequences, you abomination.
I don't think they like
Okay.
you, Bramir.
I think we'll step away. And I'll step away.
Passing back through the portal, you exit out onto the street as even the mage waiting out front now has his weapons trained on you.
Well,
You could have warned us they were going to greet us so nicely.
didn't realize there'd be so much of a kerfuffle. Shall we go meet up with Flynn? I don't suspect we'll be able to learn much anywhere else.
I guess I was hoping for a breakthrough, but knowing Flynn will end up with a break-in, so
And there's no guarantee this is even related to the soulmonger anyway. It's just a hunch.
oh no, I from the information I gathered, I from my lore, I'm comfortable that we are on the right track.
Come on to the yawning portal.
After you.
Okay, I'll lead the way.
Probably good that we keep these hats on, because even though they don't fool wizards, other people really don't like our kind around here. So I'm gonna
Oh, I
keep my hat
immediately
on.
take it off. I don't care anymore. I didn't get to
Okay.
the library, so
2 seconds later, Bramnir gets shot and killed.
you care?
One shot. Oh my goodness.
Goodness, we have so many dead characters here. Duop, I think you've contributed to 3 of them.
Yeah, probably.
By the time you join at the yawning portal, Lynn, how many drinks in would you say you are?
26.
That is a
10
lot.
Not gone long.
I'm standing, throwing my sword into a crudely made target on the wall. I'm like throwing knives, but I'm throwing this new sword. And I'm drunk as shit. And I can barely stand.
As you're throwing the sword, telepathically you hear, "Would oh god, you please stop."
So you've made a friend, Flynn.
Can you hear? Can they hear my sword?
They cannot.
No.
No.
So since he's drunk, can I convince him to trade me the sword of speed for the sword he gave me last week?
You can certainly try.
Flynn, would you like to trade swords since you've got a nice new fancy sword? I've got this Akron blade thingy that you gave me last week. I would love for the other shiny, faster sword.
Who said that? Oh,
The halfling down here.
oh, you. I don't know you. Why would I give you my sword?
It's a fair trade. I've
Hi,
got one sword. You can give me the other one.
hi, Bramnir.
Hello.
No, no, I will not go away.
I'd be careful when he's like this. He gets stabby.
Yeah,
I am wildly flailing this sword around, like in a very dangerous fashion. I'm gonna pick up my mug of ale with the end of the sword and then and try to drink from it. I'm using
How
the sword
long?
for everything. I'm just like stabbing a piece of bread on the table and using it to feed myself.
This whole time you're getting a little bit of a running commentary like, God, were we ever that drunk?
Probably not. You fucking Debbie Downer swords. You guys, I told you I was gonna get drunk.
Oh, you're attuned to that thing.
I'm very attuned to it. We're
Oh,
so attuned. You can't even be more attuned than me and this new sword. By the way, there are voices in this sword. Do you guys know that?
yes, they cursed me
Well, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
temporarily. Oh, well, yes. I think you'll
Yes,
get
we
the
don't
rougher end of the
quite
stick.
appreciate being touched by a lich.
Oh, he's not so bad. As long as you're not grung, you're totally fine around him. He's a
I mean,
sweetheart. I'm gonna give Bramnir a big old hug. If you can get past the smell.
thank you, Flynn. You may want to hold back on the banana schnapps now.
I love you, Bramnir. I never
I'm
told
gonna
you that,
cast.
but I love you.
I'll cast
And
Lesser
I'm
Restoration on
very
Flynn.
fond of you too, Flynn.
Are you actually casting that on me?
Yes.
Oh my god, why would you do that? I didn't, you know what? Never. You guys in the sword are not Debbie Downers. Bramnir, you're not a Debbie. This guy right here. This guy's the problem.
I can kill him if you'd like.
He just ruined your buzz.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually look at Durnan. I'm gonna say, Durnan, I need another 26 drinks. Right here. More of the same. I have to get drunk
Did
all over
you
again.
did you
Thanks.
find anybody who knew anything about the city?
Uh,
We, we failed.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually did find somebody who knew about the city we were talking about earlier, which name escapes me now.
Romu?
Uwu? Is it
Uwu?
Uwu? I'm
Yes.
gonna call it Uwu. Uwu, the city. The guys in my sword, they knew about Uwu. They were
Oh, yes?
they're like pirates like me. Well, they were like pirates like me.
So you know where we need to go?
Cholt. That's as far as I learned was that it's at Cholt. They said they sailed around the island a bunch. So, but what did you guys find out?
Nothing.
Yeah, they wouldn't
That
let you in the front door, did they?
Well, I got it in the front door.
we got in the front door.
Quickly had to leave.
Okay, well, congratulations. That whole time you could have been here getting drunk with me. Oh wait, it wouldn't have mattered because somebody cast Lesser Restoration and ruins, totally stepped on my buzz. Thanks, man.
Well, neither Dorp
You're
nor I
wel-
can get drunk either. So,
You're welcome.
um, should we ask around, see if anyone knows anything? Maybe.
That would probably be. As soon as I got here, I immediately started getting drunk. So yeah, you should probably ask around to other people because I have to play a big old game of catch up now, and I begin double fisting and chugging ales as they're delivered to the table, trying to get drunk as fast as possible again.
Okay, so we literally learned nothing from anyone, either party.
We learned it's on Chult.
We already knew it was
We
on Jolt.
we already knew that.
We did not
We did.
actually.
We did.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Can't tell. I can't tell if you're intentionally hiding information from us. Or not.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to. I forgot one more piece of information. This guy is a huge buzzkill, and I like poke him with the sword, and I poke
Oh.
the grung.
That's called stabbing.
Yeah, I stab him a little with the sword. You're a big old fucking buzzkill. That was the one piece of information. Oh yeah, and we have to go and talk to his people. We got to go find a city full of frogs. It's not the one where we committed genocide and murdered everybody. It's a different one, so we're good. And
Which city are we looking for? Maybe I can help.
I'm gonna roll a history check to see if I remember.
Oh,
I do remember. What's the
in
name
the
of
chat.
that city?
Literally in the chat.
Is it in the chat? Wait, no.
Yeah, just above Flynn's natural 20.
Oh, I don't see that. Oh, Drungarngalong. It's a tongue twister word. Just
We also
Drungarngalong.
told you the rough direction of where it was.
Have you? Yeah, it's like north of the plain. God damn it.
Northeast of the Aldani Basin.
Yeah. That the Eldani Basin.
I think.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it's northeast.
Can you get brain damage from drinking too much too fast?
Yes.
Good to know. And I continue to drink as fast as possible.
God, I really hope that it was Flynn that didn't know that and not you.
No, it was me. Trust me, I know. That was Flynn.
Right.
Well,
Well.
apparently,
Do you
Duop's
want to
never heard of
continue
that
on with our
term.
mission, or do you want to stay here and get blasted?
No. We can go.
Okay.
I'm gonna motion for Durnan to wrap me up a couple drinks for the road, a couple roadies, to go cups.
Well, we do have a very efficient method to get to the Aldani Basin. The last time we used it, it didn't go so well. So I don't know what you guys think.
What do you mean going back
Whether
to
this could
the floating, mage thing?
definitely the quickest way.
Yeah. We definitely should probably teleport
We
back into the mage's
we should
lair.
definitely not do that. We should definitely not do that. No, that's not a good idea. We all nearly died the last time we teleported there. Multiple times.
I'm going to attempt to. Let's see, can I do it on location? Yes, can I try and scry on the heart where in the Aldani Basin where the teleportation circle is?
While he's doing this, I'm going to start chatting up everybody in this bar and asking if they want to join a group of swarthy adventurers.
Can I get a charisma check just for formality? Bramnir, the teleportation circle, it was in the floating rock, which moves about. You have a perspective from I didn't think that was possible for you.
I didn't think it was either, to be honest with you. But I guess I'm getting a little drunk.
You know what? Make that a persuasion check.
Oh my god,
Yeah, it's more like it.
that was on 20, and then it rolled off to 8.
Bramnir, you're getting a very high view of the Aldani Basin right now.
Do I see any lich activity or undead activity? Like, is this place hot? Before we pop in.
You do not see any current activity inside the heart.
Lovely. Flynn, stop embarrassing yourself. Let's go.
What are you talking about? I'm not embarrassing myself.
You're embarrassing me.
That's fair.
Durnan looks over and he says, "I've seen a lot worse from him."
That's your sweet ass you have.
Oh my god.
Won't be the
Sorry,
first time,
Dernan.
won't be the last.
Has he paid you?
He's all paid up. You're good to go.
Let's go.
Are you going to teleport us?
I already did. Well, now.
Remind me, Bramnir, do you... Oh, yeah. It's a 2 teleportation circle. And so with a zip and a bang, you teleport back to the circle in the heart of Uptua. Whee! And you recall the preposterously dangerous fights that you've dealt with there in the past.
I like this place.
Where'd my fucking... Everything went dark.
Yep, dropping new tokens.
Yeah,
It's
Okay,
just
gotcha.
being laggy.
Does it look like anyone's been here recently?
Can I get an investigation check, please?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, gross.
fucking that.
You
fucking
do see
sword.
you do see signs of activity not all that long ago. It's difficult to say how long ago, but um,
There's a cigarette still burning in the ashtray.
not that recent, but more recent than days and days ago.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's
Let's
get
get out
out
of
of
here
here.
as fast as possible. We don't want to be here if they come back.
Flynn, you seem faster than usual.
Faster? Yeah, my I can walk really fast. Yeah, the sword lets me walk super quick.
How do we intend to get down from up here?
That's a very good question. How do we
You
intend
should
to
have,
get?
should have thought of that before you teleported us up here to begin with.
Don't you have like Featherfall? Didn't you cast that before?
Absolutely. But
Well,
we're still specifically trying to get to Gung Rung Lung Garung
oh,
Gun.
Shanks had the bird. Doesn't Shanks have the bird that we can use?
One use bird.
Yep.
I can teleport myself into a giant owl or eel of some sort. And probably carry one of you. But you will really have to start finding out solutions to see things by yourselves.
Jesus Christ, this guy, we're 200 feet up in the air, buddy. What do you expect us to do? You just teleported. I gotta figure out oh yeah, let me start winding some of these tree roots into some kind of rope that I can use to climb down 200. What is wrong with you, man? Him I get, he's a frog. Nobody likes him, but me? We've been through so much together.
Well, I was going to carry you.
Oh, I was the
The
one
other
person.
two I
Yeah,
was
that's
wondering
totally
about.
fine. That's
Shush.
totally fine. Fuck him.
Jesus.
Yeah. Let them figure it out.
Right, first off, I'm going to walk up quickly up the steps, just to see from up here if we can try and spy anything of a grung city or town or whatever it was. This is not somewhere that you've been to or heard of.
Um,
You know, not that all grung have to know about every city of the grung, but
You have heard of it. You've never been there, but you have heard of it.
I feel like he's an educated grung, you know?
but
everybody knows of that city. Never been there, but I've heard of it. Yes.
those sword buddies of yours, did they have any more details now that we're here?
Let me ask.
He knows it's not like we get information by osmosis, right?
Look, we don't know. I don't know. Maybe the spirits talk to you and you're one with the clouds. I don't fucking know. Like, you guys gotta help me out. I'm new to this too.
Spirits talk to us? What are you on about? Like we're in touch with all of our great ancestors or something? We're dead! We are the ancestors!
That's fair. I guess. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, you know.
Take that as a no.
Yeah, they don't know shit. They're
Yeah,
just
sounds
like
about
you,
right.
man. You ask them something they don't know, they're just full of attitude. You guys would actually get along.
There's a little bit of a zap as Flynn, you take 4 lightning damage.
I deserve that. I deserve that.
I'm starting to enjoy
Do
them.
not compare us to a lich.
Apparently they don't like liches very much either. Sorry, Bramner.
Yes, don't worry. They're
He's
old.
like an acquired taste, man. You guys will get to love him. Bramner's great.
Right, shall we just jump down and walk?
I'm 100% for that idea as I put my left arm around Bramner's neck and I leap into his arms, his little bony arms to carry me as we feather fall together.
My arms might actually come off if you
They might,
jump into them.
yeah, I just realized that.
Please don't do that.
Can I? Do you want a
I'm held
piggyback
together
ride?
with
Why don't you
nature.
hop on my back like a piggyback ride? Put your little bony hands around my neck, and then I'll
I
jump
just
off. You and
jump
me,
off
brother.
the edge. I just jump off the edge.
God damn it! You take the fun out of everything, Bram.
I want my arms. And I'll cast Featherfall once I'm about halfway to the ground.
You come plummeting down and gently touch down upon casting Featherfall to the point where you are landing softly in the imprints as you can um, see the jungle only about 50 feet away or so.
Right. Northeast. Shall we go?
That's what the sword says.
Oh, I learned that Shanks is apparently quite adept at traveling through jungle. So
Right.
hopefully he can lead us. Shall we? What time of day is it? I have absolutely no idea. We went through several time zones, I assume.
Many time zones, yes, that wasn't confusing at all. You are now at late in the day, almost eve. No, it is 8:07 in the morning.
Wow, these sundials are precise.
I can't tell if have we missed a long rest or
You haven't needed one, but you've been jumping time zones so much.
okay. Flynn, are you tired? I don't know if I don't sleep, so
I am not that tired. I don't specifically need a long rest right now.
no do we.
But I would suggest we get as much distance between us and the big floating rock that's inhabited by evil mages as possible. You know what I mean? We get the fuck out of Dodge.
I just see the world a little differently, Flynn. There's no reason to be so dismissive. Sure, let's go. Do
Okay.
you remember that ointment to get rid of all the flies?
No.
Sucks to be you guys.
You
I don't need it.
might have. I don't think you have any left over.
I think I tried to make some. I don't know if it was good quality.
And why you say sucks to be us? Where do you think flies go? Fucking stinky decaying corpses. You're gonna be covered in
They're
fucking
looking for
flies.
blood. I haven't had blood for years.
No, those are mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes, I don't
Mosquitoes are gonna suck for us. Flies are gonna suck for you. And anything else
Well,
that likes the smell of rotting meat. Predators.
then I'll turn into a dinosaur and then they'll have fun.
So you go traipsing off into the jungle. Do you want to use Bramnir's experimental bug salve?
Yes! Good quality stuff. I rolled well.
I'm assuming that because ground, this is their natural habitat, that I wouldn't need any. Is that a fair assumption or no?
Yes. The poison you excrete is a repellent. The question is for Bramnir. For Flynn. For Flynn.
What? What was it? What was the question?
The bug repellent. The only bug repellent you have is Bramnir's experimental one.
I mean, I'll try it. Do I drink it?
Yes.
Yes, you drink this bug repellent.
Extra
Okay.
lavender.
I drink the bug repellent.
I'm not gonna stop him if he tries to drink it.
I'm not
As
gonna drink it.
Flynn
Put it on me.
starts to raise it, you hear three voices go, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey now, hey.
What?
You only just got here.
Does it? Am I not supposed to drink it?
Emphatically not.
Does it go up my butt?
On your skin.
Oh, that's no fun. I just start applying the insect repellent to my skin.
Oh, they rejected me.
Apparently, you're too smart for them.
Clearly.
Do you have any idea how long they've been trapped in that dragon hold waiting for someone compatible to arrive?
And here they are.
And they didn't
They'd
even
like
pick you.
them.
You were the first one. They didn't even pick you. They were like,
Of
nah.
all his glory.
I just mean now they're invested in keeping Flynn alive for a while.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Come on.
Uh,
Let's walk.
I'm with you, buddy. I'm following you.
Shanks is leading the way, but from the knowledge Flynn has conveyed, he's going to be operating off just move to the northeast unless any of you have any theories of how to hone it down better.
You said I've heard of it, but I've never been there. Do I know more direction than we already
Schultz
have?
is a big place. Grung are not particularly like nomadic peoples usually, and so
Right.
it's pretty unlikely you would have ventured remotely that far over.
Right.
I say we spend the day traveling northeast, and at the end of it, if we haven't bumped into Drunk along gun, I will divine with the great miracle, and maybe they can provide us some guidance.
Somebody say something about a drunk grung.
Impossible. We don't get drunk.
It is a tragedy.
We can't even get a nice warm buzz.
Could I get perception checks from each of you as you're moving single file through the jungle here behind Shanks, trying to keep an eye on anything that might try to kill you? And boy, does it feel like there's an abundance of things. Flynn, your skin is starting to burn a little bit.
That's how you know it's working.
You need to put more on.
More!
Did you say perception check?
Yeah.
There's my perception check.
You feel confident there are intelligent creatures watching you.
Okay. I'll convey this to the group. I think we're being watched. By the way, Bremner, would you put in this bug repellent? It's starting to burn. Is it supposed to burn?
Yes, it's mostly poison ivy.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense then. Yeah.
And grung poison.
That as well. It it doesn't do anything to stop the flies. It just makes you distracted.
It just gives me a different reason to itch.
It's very effective. Have you noticed the flies?
That's actually brilliant. I haven't noticed one fly. You are wise beyond your years.
Now that you look at it, you've got like 100 bug bites on you. You just were numb and tingling to it.
That's great. That's great.
Well,
Do you have
based off
any-
of your sense that you're being watched, is there anything you do, or do you just
Yes.
continue?
Oh, no, we'll continue. We'll continue walking.
Do you have any idea of direction?
Do I? Or do I just know we're being
Both
watched?
sides of you.
Yeah, they're all around us right now.
That might be a good sign. That might be the grung.
I mean, from your experiences with grung before,
They're easy to kill, yes.
Yeah, that's yeah, but
What?
I've learned
What did
many
you
things.
say?
It's very easy to kill.
would you classify them as intelligent?
I
Do
happen
what?
to be very intelligent. Thank you very much.
What's 3 times 9?
6.
Damn
Maybe
it,
not.
he's right.
Can't be the grung. Oh, never mind. Maybe it's entirely possible.
Okay. Should I say hello? Hello. I kind of know you're watching us. You're not that slick.
Duop, you would know it is incredibly rare for a grung to be able to speak any language other than grung.
All right. So when he yells out hello in common, I'll yell out in grung. We come in peace. We don't mean any harm. Come on out and talk to us.
Can I get a charisma check from Duop?
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I failed
What?
that.
Boy.
What did you say?
I must still have the hat on, and so they think a halfling is speaking grung.
Oh my god.
The response comes in the form of an arrow embedded into Duop's shoulder.
Oh, jeez. Ouch! I said we come in peace. That
Why did you
hurt.
swear at them?
As Duop takes 19 damage.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
You can have him if you let the rest of us pass. Don't worry, Dope, I won't abandon you.
Flynn, you go on alert after that arrow being shot, but try as you might as you continue to scan around, you feel sure there's no other grung nearby now. You're pretty sure you saw them start to flee and you suspect they have what they came for.
Do I know which way they're headed?
No, you don't see them well enough. It's just like occasional movements through the trees or other things, and then you just kind of see them fade off.
Okay, cool. I yank the arrow out of Duop's shoulder. I'm gonna rip the arrow out. I'm gonna say I think they're gone.
I don't think you meant to do that.
You don't think what?
You don't pull arrows out, because, never mind, it's fine.
Okay, I stick it back in.
You needed to go all
I
the
just
way
stab
through.
him. Yeah, I just stab him again in the shoulder with the arrow that I pulled
You just
out.
pull it out and you're like, no, wait. Oh, okay, boom.
Yeah, exactly.
Back in.
That's exactly what happens. I pulled it out, I yanked it out, causing him extreme pain, and then I was corrected by Bramnir, so I put it back in.
You're welcome.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Um,
Ouch! Ouch!
What's more, you get sneak attack on that.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's a good roll too.
You weren't even trying to. It's just kind of like reflex for you. You pull it out and then you just like poke and you realize you like got it right into the artery that time because you're like, oh, this would have done so much more damage if it just went right there.
Yeah, fucking amateurs. Who shoots somebody in the fleshy part? You gotta get them with the good crunchy part right here.
As Duop has taken 46 points of damage now.
See? So much worse, right, Duop?
Ouch! Ouch! Stop!
Oh, you kid.
Oh, goodness.
You're lucky
No,
there's
no,
no
it's
poison
canon.
on this arrow.
Well, no, we
No,
did it.
you're-
I'm just like, it's
Yeah.
just, we're just busting your chaps. It's fine. It's what friends do. Shall we
Oh,
continue?
Why am I down to 0?
You're not down to 0. You're down to 36.
36? Okay.
So, maybe you guys will remember not to fucking correct me next time I do something. Some
Why
life-saving
did I
procedure.
suffer or something? I don't.
No,
What,
you're not
why would
suffering.
I not?
It's him, and I flick the arrow. He's the one
Okay,
suffering.
what have I learned from this?
I mean, probably nothing.
Exactly.
Okay,
Come on, let's
that's
go.
fair. Let's go. We gotta head northeast, right? That's what they said, northeast.
Yep.
You're
You're
not to be
continuing
rude.
on. Yep.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
I do. Not to be rude, but you are welcome to leave if you think that you might have a better chances not with us. Like,
After that, Doo-Wop might take you up on that.
the door is always there. In a nice way.
This is the longest I've kept any character alive, and you guys are trying to kill him yourselves.
I was just trying to help you by pulling the arrow out. You guys told me you're not supposed to, so. Yeah, let's try to traipse through the jungle a little bit more quietly this time. You know what? It probably doesn't fucking matter. They're gonna find us anyway. It's the jungle. We never do well in the jungle. Let's just try and survive. Do we have a potion we can give the grung?
No.
Yes, we do. We bought a bunch of them. Give me one of
Not
those
for
potions.
you. Just
Excuse me?
You know what?
we
He's
can
probably
take
right.
a
We'll just take a short rest. We'll just take a
we'll
break.
take a short rest. We don't need to use our consumables.
Yeah, we'll take a short rest.
You pretty much stabbed me to death yourselves, and now you don't want to use your consumables.
Yeah, I mean,
Potions are expensive.
you're little. You don't need a whole potion anyway.
Just take an hour. You'll feel much better. I always do.
Yeah, here. Do your little grung thing where you rub dirt in it, put some leaves on it, wrap it up, whatever you grung do. If you fuck with me again, I will complete your cycle. So,
I didn't do anything to you. I did
no,
nothing.
but now you know. Now you know. Now it's out there. We'll take a short rest. I'll help him apply leaves. Do you want help?
No, this
Okay.
way.
Rub some of this this whatever it is, this bug repellent on you. You won't even notice the stab wound.
Come on. Are we resting or going?
Yes, we're resting. We're resting.
Okay. There we go. I'll do our little hat.
Shanks pulls up and comes back over, and he's just shaking his head. He's like, it's actually hard to navigate this as you're so loud. I keep gravitating just right back towards you.
They know we're here. Everybody knows we're here. We're gonna be attacked at any moment. Okay, that's just how the jungle is.
Well, welcome to the jungle.
Hmm.
Are you pulling over for a long rest?
Just a short
Short
one.
rest. Just a short break.
Well, as you pull over for a short rest, I'm going to say that's a good point for us to all take a short rest and come back in a minute.
I'm good with that.
All right.
Groovy.
Groovy.
I haven't even gotten any to stab anybody with my new fancy sword yet.
I mean, Dwarf's right next to us.
He'll get his.
Really?
He'll get his.
Oh, my word.
I was
I
just
feel
trying
like
to.
you did something. You must deserve this for something.
I was just trying to help you with your cycle, man.
I'll teach you about the cycle.
Oh, that's cute.
Who needs enemies when you have friends?
Oh, we're like the best at that. If there's one thing Bramnir and Flynn are good at, that is completely alienating our friends to the point of loyalty. That's our cycle.
We're very successful.
We actually are.
Together. Not everyone we're with is successful, but we are, as a pair, very successful.
Is there an alignment that's like chaotic chaos?
Maybe. You'd be on that. How you got a Moonblade to attune with you, I do not know. But they are going to regret it, I suspect.
I just put it in my butt a little bit. Once you do that, you're bonded for life. Okay, you do not walk away from that kind of bond.
They said they wouldn't help you in that way.
No, they can't. They didn't have anything to say. There was just a bunch of muffled screams when I did it.
They don't talk through a mouth. They're telepathic. Why would it be muffled?
Don't ask me. That's something you're gonna have to ask them.
Please don't make us roleplay this.
I'm going to.
For this hour and a half of the game, it's just.
So what did you do on Saturday in D&D? Oh, we were gonna shop, but then we started talking about butt stuff with spirits that are locked in swords. I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to play D&D.
Or watch it online.
Yeah, or watch it online on a stream.
Oh, man.
I will say this though, for all the butt stuff that's taken place, we've actually gotten more accomplished this session in terms of the actual campaign than we have in probably 6 months of playing this game.
Well, we dealt with the main antagonist of Jalaxel, so now we can do the B plot.
I don't even think he was supposed to be like any part of this campaign.
He
I
wasn't
think he was
at all.
just like a consequence of our fucking being stupid when we first started playing.
That is exactly true, yes. I don't think he's in Tomb of Annihilation.
I
by
kind of
default.
wish Strahd would show up. Like, hey, I wasn't done with you guys. You think your bird's gonna fucking kill me?
I think right now we'd probably destroy him, but I might be wrong. We actually have a cleric this time, so we'd be in good standing. Oh no, we did have a cleric before, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Poor cleric. And a paladin, so yeah.
I really, honestly hope that Bramnir and Flynn make it through this campaign as well.
I think there's a good chance that in the final fight we're the only two left, and we like use the curse for personal gain.
Oh, that has to happen. I think that you and I need to write this story. We need to like go like privately to Joel at some point during the week and be like, "This is what we want to happen. We want to screw over the entire group. We want to become evil at the end."
I'm not sure it'd be worth hiding it because it wouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah, we wouldn't have to. We could slowly become more and more evil, and people throughout the campaign are just like, "What the fuck?" These guys are becoming bigger and bigger dicks.
I'm already an undead abomination.
Yeah.
So... oh man.
I think I said something like that to Joel in our other group, our Mad Mage game. At the beginning, like when I first started playing Flynn, I was like, look, this is what I want to go down. I want to play for like a year as this character, and then I want to fuck over the group somehow. Like if you need somebody to betray everybody, I want to be that guy.
I vaguely recall that, yeah.
Oh my god.
Those are the best stories. You're like, what?
They definitely can be sometimes if you earn it.
Well, it was like in Strahd when what's his name came back. Chenda's brother.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a clusterfuck that didn't go off as well as it should have, but the idea was there. It's like the thought counts. That was like great when he showed up. We were all like, "What?" But we were all in the midst of actually having a foot race with Strahd to like land the final blow, so we had to like skip it like immediately. Like, "Oh my God, he's back!" And stab, he's dead. Let's keep going.
Yeah. It was pretty short-lived.
It was like such an afterthought, like, oh my God, that was fucking weird, right? Yeah, that was totally weird. And we killed Strahd, so great. On to the next campaign. It was so great. I couldn't have planned it better myself.
Oh, man. Oh.
Right then. As you complete your short rest and take stock of your surroundings again, Shanks actually comes back. He went roaming while you short rested. And he says, do up. Do you know, is this place surrounded by a wall of thistles? Do up. You do believe that to be the case.
Okay. Yeah, that is the rumor that it is, yes.
What, like the
Well,
city?
then,
Yeah, the city that we're looking for, the Grung City.
Oh, okay.
then I think I found it. It's about 10 minutes from here.
Wow.
No way.
That's the first impressive thing you guys have done yet, other than trying to kill me.
You know, you can mock us all you like, but
I
you
will.
choose to travel with us.
Look, he's not so bad. He's little, he's green,
Gold,
he's bald,
gold.
he smells. You're also bald, point of
He's
fact.
sold.
Well,
You know, but he's not that bad, okay?
Fine.
Cut him some slack. He's probably gonna die
Alright.
soon anyway.
Alright.
if you have anything to say about it, probably.
All right, let's go. Let's take the leash off. Can we take the leash off of him? Do you still have the leash on?
No, I
I've
took
been
the hat
walking
off.
for a few hours.
Okay. Okay. Well then let's go. He's probably our ticket into the city, man. Use your head.
Do we want to think of how we're going to enter? They already shot at us, I assume.
Whatever, dude. We'll just fucking kill them all. They're all 2 feet tall. We killed like what, like 50 of them? I wasn't even trying. I didn't even help. I should say you killed like 50 of them by yourself. It's not an issue.
Yes, and no one will stop going on about it. So I am less inclined to do it again.
I think it would be pretty funny if you did it again, honestly. But whatever. Let's go.
So where we have a grung, hopefully that'll get us entry into the city.
That's the point I'm trying to make. So we'll stand behind him.
He's not very charismatic is the only issue.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, he's nothing like you.
Wait, yes, but I can teleport and have incredible magical powers.
Yeah, I was
I
just
don't know what he
insulting you.
does.
It was just insulting you. It was just an insult. I know you can
I
teleport
know.
and do all that.
I know that's how. Look,
Yeah.
do up. Perhaps you can enhance your charisma somehow.
That was a pretty insulting thing to say right to his face, man.
Are you calling me
enhance.
ugly?
You
The lich that's falling apart by the skin, by chunks, is calling me ugly.
do up. Remember yesterday when you enhanced Shanks's abilities? I believe it was dexterity or something like that. Could you do it to yourself? And could you do it with charisma?
Not today. Today, tomorrow, maybe.
Okay, right. There we go. It wasn't an insult. Well, a little insult.
Whatever. Worst case scenario, I'll just have him translate for me.
I don't know. Without your delivery, you're quite insulting.
I am a blessing in any language. Thank you very much.
Should have got tongues. Oh. Actually, before we head in, one moment. Give me 10 minutes.
What,
Let me check if I have the
you
spell
gotta
actually.
poop or something?
No, I was gonna do comprehend languages if I have it. As a
Oh shit! Don't I have that? I think I might actually have that. That's I know I have used comprehend languages. I do not know if it was this Flynn or the other first Flynn.
It must have been the other first Flynn. I don't know how first Flynn had that.
Oh, you know, I don't know. It could have also been Simon. Now that I think about it, I got it because I
It's
wanted.
definitely
We
Simon.
kept like going
'Cause-
into places in the dungeon and finding languages we couldn't read or write or whatever.
Because Flynn's never been a spellcaster.
Yeah. He's tried though.
Oh, I do have it
When
on.
he's
Lovely.
alone, he like tries. It's never worked.
You have cast spells, but you've never been a spellcaster.
Cool. So I understand Grung as well. I just can't speak it.
It's fine.
Correct.
He can always just translate.
Let's go.
Do I know?
At least now you'll know if Duop's
He's
jerking your
betraying
chain in. Yeah.
Do I know he
I
cast? Do I know that? Understand the spell
Yeah.
that he cast? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that changes things.
I'm not trying to hide it.
So before you see a 30-foot tall wall of thorns and thistles stretching straight up.
Do you guys think that's it?
Is there a clear gate of any sort? No. Is there a clear gate of any sort?
Are you looking at the map?
Yes. I assume we see it.
You
Yeah,
believe you
it.
see something there.
Cool. Do they have like guard posts or?
No guard posts. It is only the thistles and walls in here.
Come along, Flynn. You two, Shanks.
Shanks comes around the corner and just looks, and he lets out a sigh. You know, didn't we used to have somebody who'd be good in a maze?
That took me a moment. It's been a long time.
I still don't get it. What am I
We
missing?
had a minotaur.
Minotaurs have a
yeah.
feature where they can always find their way out of a maze.
Yep.
I don't remember the name still.
Was it
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh?
Yeah,
Oh,
Gilgamesh,
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh was the Minotaur.
I miss Gilgamesh.
I specifically killed off Gilgamesh so that this would pose a problem.
Did you really?
I could see him.
No.
I could see him doing that.
We earned our deaths by being stupid.
All right, so we got to make it through the thorn maze. Is it a thorn maze or is it just like a wall of thorns?
It's you haven't gone into it yet, but staring into it, it looks an awful lot like a maze.
Should we perhaps, I don't know, announce ourselves? Or whatever grung etiquette there is.
Yeah, what's the
before
grung
we go
etiquette?
in?
The grung etiquette.
Grung etiquette.
Yeah, what's the grung etiquette? That's a mouthful, man.
To bring a sacrifice, which I've done. I've brought 3.
Rung etiquette.
Oh, you're going to sacrifice us. Oh, very wise. Could have just go grab like a deer or something. Do you like diamonds? We have one of those going spare.
All right,
And that
so
appreciates shiny rocks.
let's see. That would be.
Does it have a roof?
Of course not. Why
Okay,
would
It
shit.
does
why
not
would
have
we,
a roof.
why would
Can
we
we
put a
just
roof over our domicile? That doesn't even make
Okay.
any sense.
can we just turn someone into a bird and fly over?
Yeah, it's probably a really smart idea. You want to try that?
Seems unfun.
Why
I'm
not?
gonna go in.
I'll go in with you.
Shanks
I'm
just
gonna
like looks at you and goes,
cheat straight away.
"Why are we being sportsmen about this?"
Well, because normally we're jerks about it and it always ends up bad.
Hey, if you want to be a bird, he can turn you into a bird, and you can help guide us through this
You want to be
maze.
a bird?
Make
Okay,
Shanks a
I'll
bird.
make you a bird.
Yeah.
I'll make Chance a bird. I'll turn him into a parrot.
Oh my god.
Idiot.
Go on, Polly, find the way.
Which of you is going to be taking point on navigating this maze?
I would assume it was him because he's so confident walking in here.
Me? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Totally.
See, I was thinking it would be Doo-Up since it's a
Go
grung
for it.
city and he's the only grung in our
Well,
party.
I am behind both of you, pushing you both forward, so it doesn't matter to me
We
who's leading.
perhaps we immediately split up.
We immediately get lost in the maze. Yeah, that sounds right.
Well, if
That
three
sounds
of us
about
go our
right.
different ways, then one of us is more likely to succeed.
Do up as you get to here. Could I get a survival check from you?
Yep.
I can't actually. Oh, we're paused. The game's paused.
You don't need to be whispering.
Oh, no, I was whispering for a message I was trying to give you earlier, but that was.
By the way, we're still on the be right back.
All right. So I've gone back to public, so it should.
As you look through this passageway here, trying to figure, you feel a soft thud in the ground.
Oh boy.
And then you see a towering figure, some. Ooh, how tall? Some 15 feet tall, outsteps a frost giant in front of you. But as it does so, it turns and it looks, and it has dead eyes, and it's missing a portion of its jaw. And as it turns and locks eyes with you, it gives you a freezing stare. I will need a Constitution saving throw from Doo-Up as it locks eyes with you. As you manage to safely resist and be unaffected at all, I imagine you give a call out.
Yes. Bramnir, I found one of your friends, and it's a big one, big and ugly, big and ugly. Captain, you should come too. Shanks, help!
Bramnir.
Hmm.
Come on.
Well, I can't move.
There we go.
I don't know if I have this feature. I'm looking for my new ability. I recall back to when I temporarily was able to convert the revenant friend of ours to my side. And I will try again, looking deep into the frost giant to see if I can manipulate it to my side. Oh, I don't have it. What's it called? Command Undead. I tried to use Command Undead on it. Let's see if
Do you have it?
I should have the feature. It's not in my thing. Ah, here it is. For some reason, it's not. Yeah. Oh, try that again. Oh, I did target him.
Intelligence of 8 or higher. Whoa, it does not. With charisma, yeah, it cannot succeed.
Oh
He has
yes, that is a
a
friend of mine.
he is a -3 on charisma.
This one seems easy to control. Yeah, boy. You want to say hello?
That ends abruptly as the frost giant zombie lumbers towards you. It just looks down and goes
I,
as it tries to talk, but its jaw is missing.
Have him show
I
us the way to the the middle or whatever.
pat him gently on the leg. Do you know the way? I'm nodding gently. Maybe we should direct him to lead us different places.
Yeah. Tell him to lead us to the fucking middle of the maze or the end of the maze.
Well, I'll say lead us to the center, and if he doesn't know the way, then just tell him where to go. Yeah, Flynn, I really don't think this thing knows where it's going.
It turns and starts to lumber off.
Oh,
Oh, he
I was
does know
wrong.
where he's going.
Let's go.
Let's follow him. How long does this last, by the way?
Indefinitely.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck that guy, am I right?
It's one of those features that's either never used or really
Or
quite good.
completely saves your ass when you need it to.
What should I name him? Stompy? Chili?
Steven with a PH.
Just don't look in his eyes.
Pronounced
He's got
As you
nasty eyes.
Steven.
As you come around the corner, you see this giant walking into the thistle walls, just like on repeat, as skin is being like torn away by the thorns and the thistles, but he can't push his way through the thorns enough.
Well, either he's an idiot or there's some kind of magic door there. Probably both, to be honest.
My money's
Well,
on magic door.
Don't I have... Let's see here. Let me check my features. Oh, okay, never mind.
does anything pop up on my true vision?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at for. I have blind sense, not true vision, so...
You can give an investigation, but Bramnir, you're not seeing anything hidden there.
I will give an investigation. Oh, fucking sword.
I'll do the same.
I've lost a 19 and 18. I think another 18 already.
Giving it a good look over, you do not see anything mysterious. It's safe to say this guy's an idiot.
Tell him to stop. Ask him, like, is there another way he can go?
No, be nice to Stompy.
Oh, his name's Stumpy? That's what we settled on?
What were we gonna call him?
Steven.
I'm not calling him Steven. Come along, Blippi. Or he might not fit. Mm.
He can fit. It's just slow going for him as he's scraping off large chunks of skin passing through here.
Don't
I'll
take this
preserve
the
you
wrong-
later.
Oh, I was gonna say, don't take it the wrong way. I just hope he dies. We don't have to fight him.
Oh, you don't want to have
As
competition.
Doo-Wop makes it to here, can I get a survival check from you?
That's why I didn't.
The last time I did a survival check, I got zapped by blue eyes here.
You took no damage. Hush.
Well, yeah. Well, it's not as good as last time.
Looking down and around, you suspect the right path will be here and then to the right-hand side. But as you do so, long vines break off from one of the walls to lash straight out at you.
Well, he's dead.
As it whips out and snakes around you with advantage because it had surprise. With a 20 to hit, it wraps around you and digs into your leg and grapples you, restraining you. And as it grabs, you probably let out a shout of pain as it hits you for 14 bludgeoning damage from a hefty blow.
Ouch!
All right, Bram, try to command undead these things.
Oh no, these are fireball targets. We'll be fine, Doo-Wop. You have death
Uh,
ward.
Of course, I've got Death Ward up. I've been around you guys long enough to know that that's a given.
yeah, it's a non-optional now.
Especially when Flynn's trying to kill me.
When did I try to kill you?
Oh, I don't know. Yanking the arrow out and stabbing it back in with your sneak attack bonus. That didn't go over very well.
I wasn't trying to kill you. I was trying to heal you. You just got very damaged in the process.
All right. You're up.
I'm
Yep,
up.
Flynn is up first. Yep.
And it's the vines here.
Yes. You see those on your side of where you are.
Well, the game's paused, so I can't
Oh,
move my guy.
why is it? Okay. Sometimes it pauses on
15,
your screens, but not on mine.
15, and 15. That's the best I can do.
You've
I'm
got 40,
gonna.
haven't you? You've got
Oh,
40
what? Oh yeah, I do. I have another
on your
10.
sword.
Yeah, we'll
The
get me there.
diagonals don't count, so you can just get them.
All right, I will attack this thing. I'll look down at my sword and I'll be like, "Can I hit stuff with you guys? Are you guys just like, can I? You know, fuck it." And I target the vines, and I will attack with my blade of brigand. And I guess disengage, run away.
You get sneak as a swashbuckler?
No, because he's not near any of my enemies or anything like. I don't know if I can sneak attack them.
As a swashbuckler, if it's just you and the enemy and no one else, then you can.
Yep.
I'll put the sneak on that one since he's on a phone call.
Cool.
Oh, it's doing this thing again. Wait, no. There we go. Um, what's his name? Flippy?
I'll go Stompy for now.
Stompy goes stomping. Reaches out and he is going to grab at the vines with a roar and try to rip out the vines.
Oh, like a birthday present.
There's a cracking sound as the thorns get yanked away, and then he tosses them onto the ground on this side of the maze.
Sorry about that.
Literally, all good. You do get sneak attack.
Oh, okay. Well, it's dead, right?
It's not dead. It's
Yeah,
just
Stompy's done
yanked
something.
away. But you did deal the sneak attack damage.
Oh, okay.
Remnir!
Alright. I don't need to fireball anymore. Oh,
Do
no, I
up,
do.
thanks you.
Oh yeah, I could use firebolt. Oh shit.
Yeah, not great. And for good measure, try and push this thing away. Not even sure that'll work.
It does not work.
Fair enough. You're on your own. Do up.
As Bramnir just goes, peace! The one over here that Stompy's ripped out is going to lash out at him. Let's see how this one does. This one pokes its head through here and is going to flick out at Bramnir. No, you know what? It's going to do at Flynn. The other one's able to do that if it wants to. As the vines whip out for an impressive 9 to hit. Do up.
I'm still grappled, right?
Yes, you are.
Um, I can't move, but I can still take my actions, correct?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So see. I'm going to cast Blight on this bugger.
Nice.
Forget. And Light.
Oh, that's amazing.
With disadvantage? Did he roll that with disadvantage?
No, he did not.
Okay, he gets disadvantage because he's a magical plant.
Yep. That is going to be a 15. Barely fails.
And it's max damage.
Correct. which means that
Oh.
is going to be 64 damage instead.
You
Doesn't come up often, but it's great when it does.
Yeah.
I've never seen that
64.
happen.
Well, that thing is near dead.
Created creatures that we are specifically unintentionally designed to counter.
Anything else from you?
Well, let's see here. I can't move. Cast a spell. I don't think I have any.
Which one hit Duop? Which one was it?
Um, you can just see it, but it's the one over here.
Oh, okay, just checking. Because I have that Sentinel, but I think I have to be in range to attack.
You do have to be in range, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the end of my turn because I can't run away, and none of my bonus actions will be beneficial at this time. So
Right, the nearly dead one doesn't appreciate your antics, but it's going to have a go at Bramnir this time.
Let it just to hit. Shield. There it is.
All right, you just managed to deflect that. And Flynn.
I am going to attack this one right here. Ah,
Oh,
excellent.
all right. The first time you swing this Moonblade, it is light and delicate, but it's still throwing you off because it's almost a two-handed weapon. And you like flick out, but it's just so much lighter, and you're using strength to do so. It's kind of like you stepped up to the plate expecting a Louisville Slugger, and you've got a wiffle bat.
Yes, totally. No, I understand what you're saying. Well,
And
shit.
as you do so, all three of them in unison say, "Use an elegant touch."
Oh, you clearly have the wrong idea about me. I will, I will disengage and run over here. And I'll end my turn.
Meanwhile, Frost Giant is going full Hulk on this thing, swinging it around and smashing it. He reaches for his great axe and he is going to try to bury it into this plant twice. I'm also targeting Bramnir. That would be really funny, but not allowed. Bramnir.
Don't be. Refusing to let Duop take the kill.
Yeah, he got it 85% of the way there, but you're going to take the credit for the last 10.
This hopefully doesn't hit Duop. And then I get to heal some amount. See, once per turn, you kill one or more creatures with a spell. Twice the spell's level. Lovely. 6 HP. Away to up, I'll save you. and I will move over here.
he just looks over and glares at you.
Oh,
Save me.
why'd I move back? How have I been constricted? Thank you.
Oop,
All
did we
right,
lose
no
Florin again?
idea Yeah, I have no idea why it froze, but it did.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay now?
Yep.
Great.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna cast Blight on this one then, since it did so well the last time. Fortunately, that's going to be my last 4th level spell though. So. Roll again.
Rolling. Yep.
Oh!
Oh, taking 32 damage in total. Anything else for Dua?
I'm no longer grappled, correct? Like the one that was grappling me is dead now, so I'm no longer grappled?
Correct.
Okay. Um, you said to the right. Well, I'm just going to go here for right now.
You provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yep. Anu.
Oh,
Blast.
where you going? Nowhere.
Yep.
Flynn.
I guess I will come in and try to finish this one off. Please, let me do this.
Please, 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 please.
Oh, sweet.
As you strike out, this time they go, there you go, far better. Good strike, chap.
I just kind of imagined how you guys would do it, and I gave it a very limp-wristed thrusting technique.
Oh.
I think I actually got Joel disconnect with that one.
No,
Did you hit it?
just
It's like, I quit. I'm done.
Yeah. That's just your companions like that. Your elf spirits are not amused.
Is that all of them?
That is all of them.
Do I level up?
Sounds like a milestone.
That was a milestone. Yeah, okay, so on we go. Let's let the frost giant lead, shall we?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to risk Stompy.
Stompy doesn't love you.
Don't say that. Don't ever say that to me.
You know it's not true. It's artificial what you guys have.
Doesn't matter if it's artificial. It's real.
I wish you felt like this about me.
Artificial butter. You can eat artificial butter. It's fine.
Yeah,
No
but
one's-
why would you want to? It's not real.
It's real.
It's not
to
real.
me. It's real to me.
It's just petroleum.
And what is real, Flynn? What is real butter?
I don't know,
Come on.
magic. I don't know how to make butter. What are you looking at me for?
I don't believe for one moment that Flynn has not churned before.
All
Come on, go. Lead the way.
right, I'm going to draw the Akron blade and use Dark Blessing.
How'd you get the Akron blade? I didn't give it to you.
You gave it to me last week.
God, last week? I wasn't here last week. How's my guy giving away fucking weapons of his and I'm not even here? You guys not even going to tell me about that, huh? It's like, oh, we just happened to give away one of your blades.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm going to use Dark Blessing. Oh, well, I guess it's better than a stick in the eye. All right. But, so I've got the Akron blade in one hand and my holy symbol in the other.
All right. With your instincts, you know there's threats around every corner here, more or less. This maze
Yep.
seems to be designed to needle a person down.
I don't know. If it is a zombie.
So, like, can I roll a perception check to try to find the traps? They're not really traps; they're just monsters, right? I'm not triggering traps. I'm just
You've
wandering
not
into.
encountered a trap yet.
Oh, lovely. All right, so I'm going to roll a perception check before I go too much farther.
I say we blind you and make you walk backwards through this maze.
You roll one single underneath the perception check to notice the trap that you just stepped onto.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
You moved left instead of right. DC for it is 15.
I went right.
And
That's
That's the
map
ground.
left.
Oh,
I don't know which way you're facing.
if I'm walking southwest and I turn to my right, that's to the right. You said to go to the right.
you're not going to work your way out of this trap.
You fall 30 feet down and
Is your feather
land.
spell still active?
No, it is not still active. As you land on 6 spikes,
Oh, jeez. I've kept him alive so long. Oh well, Death Ward's still active, so
and you're immune to poison, which is the worst part of this.
well, that's good. At least that's something.
You would have thought, as you have a climbing speed, you could have just grabbed the wall, but
No,
Could I?
because you fall in the middle of the pit.
Yeah, I'll be able to climb
And
out.
not
but
enough,
that's-
not enough of a reaction as you take 34 bludgeoning and piercing damage.
Oh, shit. All right, so minus the 5 temp hit points that I just gave myself, so 29.
The Ashram blade can give you more hit points.
you already did that,
Oh.
and you already used them. Are you okay down there?
No! I'll be up in a second.
You don't look good.
No, I'm going to cast restoration on myself as soon as I get up to the top.
You look terrible.
Do you go climbing up the walls?
Yeah.
Can you roll a 1d4 for me? North, south, east. You are climbing up the wall as hand over hand, one of your hands goes through the mud of the wall and into a small spike. As you take one more piercing damage.
Are you dead?
No, I've still got 20 left.
Oh goodness. But after that, you make it the rest of the way up. That was just kind of insult to injury.
Oh, all right.
Telekinetic show.
Once I get to the top, did you really? All right, I'm casting regenerate on myself.
And
Very
you
nice.
start topping yourself off.
You know, for a creature from the jungle, you don't do well in the jungle.
We're not in a jungle right now. We're in a maze, a
We didn't
thorny
team up
maze
with us.
with big ugly monsters. If you haven't noticed,
Well,
Yeah, well,
regardless,
you
you're
mean
not
like
doing too well.
my pet over here? Is this the way?
The right-hand side of the map is the way.
I don't know if you know the way. Hmm. Is Parrot Shanks around at all?
Yeah, oh yeah, we forgot we turned him into a bird.
Parrot is still around, flying and enjoying this excessively.
We could have sent him first. Although I wouldn't have detected the traps, so I don't know. Do you want to carry on going forward?
Yeah, do
oh
you want to keep
yeah,
going forward?
sure.
You've got you've got regenerate. Alright, Flynn, you can go ahead then instead. It's fine.
I'm still
Well,
actively surprised you didn't opt for flying over this maze.
I totally did. I was telling them
I,
to do that.
I missed. And look, I would have missed out on this first giant zombie. So that's right, buddy. Don't listen to them.
As Duop comes around the corner here, you see 5 more grung turn to look at you.
hello, friend Grungs. We are here in peace. We only seek information.
This is when you find out you've been native for too long. You've been away from the grung and not spoken the language so much that you have a whole bunch of grammatical errors.
What?
I really hope they shoot him with another arrow.
It actually sounds like we come to attack.
No, it's not that, but they turn their head and look at you and they go, "What tribe are you? You wear odd clothing."
I have no idea what tribe I am.
Imposter! Imposter!
I am not an imposter. I am of the Grung peoples to the south and west. We have come in search of the Forbidden City.
Persuasion check.
Oh boy.
I was really waiting for that charisma check drop.
Well, this is Charisma 2, so it's probably not going to be much better. Nope.
Does a 4 pass?
4 will pass you into initiative as one of the grung raises their hand and starts to cast a spell.
They're all gonna fucking die. Braveheart's gonna kill all of these people.
Flynn.
Are we really fighting right now?
I mean, you're in combat. That's not the same thing, but
Have
it's
they
up to you.
have they attacked? Has either side
They're in the
attacked?
process of casting a spell at Duop, so it's up to you.
Oh fuck.
You don't know what spell, but they're casting a spell.
No, I let it happen then, and I end my turn. You make a fair point. Plus, I'm what, 20 feet away? I wouldn't assume that they're like being hostile because he's growing, they're growing. I honestly don't think I would be doing anything.
He's grung, you're grung, everybody's grung.
That's what I'm saying. From 20 feet away, it looks kosher to me. So I'm gonna let it go before I cast my fireball.
Right. It is a Grung's turn, as this one takes the cue from the one who's casting and is going to attempt to strike at you. Ha ha! As it's going to fire a short bow at Duop. Whoa! Duop gets hit.
Now it's fucking on. I wish I had that one little piece of info before I ended my turn.
Well, you had to wait for their cue then. You could have held an action, but
I was gonna say you could have had your action.
Yeah, but
I would
there'd
think
be
it's
no
not
action.
normal.
Flynn wouldn't be like on edge right now. They're little green. Look at how adorable those guys are.
they
Little
are
frogs. What are they gonna do?
pretty heckin' cute.
I am not even in the least I'm still not intimidated by them, and they attacked you.
He's getting pincushioned pretty fast.
I see that now. He'll be okay. They're like
And
baby grunts.
heat metal is cast by this Grung
What
on
the fuck?
Duop.
That escalated so quickly.
As he starts to kick Duop, Cook. Duop's Ashron Blade. Duop will need to make a con save. Because your Serpent Scale armor is not able to heat up.
Yep.
You're able to keep hold of it as the Grung goes bounding over this way. The Frost Giant comes barreling forwards and he goes, "Arr!" And you're not really sure what it means. What's he gonna... He is gonna rip up a rock, though, and hurl it at a Grung.
My boy.
As he just, like, picks up a rock, throws it, and squashes the Grung for 24 damage underneath it. Duop.
I told you we come in peace. Now you'll leave in pieces.
All right. He's gonna test out this Ashron blade and see what it can do. All right. Divine Strike.
Anything else for Duop?
Let's see. Casting Shield of Faith as a bonus action.
Make sure you have yourself targeted.
Oh, yep. Thank you.
Ooh, almost didn't matter as this Grung narrowly missed you. Bramnir.
Uh, boom, chicka, boom.
Boom, chicka, boom, boom. Everybody's favorite spell.
I'll decide not to hit Duop. Oh, dead. Lovely. That's a little bit of healing.
As there is a concussive whoosh, were the vines not quite so green, you would definitely be setting them ablaze with that.
One of them succeeded. Well done. Well done, little man. And that's me.
That was a good roll. That was a very good roll there. Flynn. You just like laughing because you waited to see what happens, and then you just see them like start killing Doo-Wop.
Exactly. I am actually going to cast Fireball as well at this wall right here. Oh, it's not going to let me for some reason. It's saying I have to target somebody, so I guess I'll just cast it and then place the...
Not letting you?
Yeah, it's not letting me. It says I have no available 3rd level slots, but I should... This and Misty Step should be full.
A little pop-up box appears. Just deselect consume spell slot.
Okay. So here, consume spell slot, and I'll put it against the wall right here. I'll disengage and run away.
With another concussive boom, you kill 2 more of them, as Doo-Wop has had 2 fireballs go off within 5 feet of his face.
We are really irresponsible with those fireballs.
Ugh. Another one comes bounding out from around the corner, spots all of this, doesn't know that Doo-Wop is the primary enemy, and so is going to fire at Flynn.
I'm behind the frost giant.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're completely exposed because his waist is above your head. You're like face to face with his groin.
Mm.
But a 17 misses you.
17 does miss.
Plus, to be fair, they are seeing the signs of a fireball, and they don't imagine it was a frost giant who cast fireball.
That's fine. I'm just more concerned with why this whole maze smells like frost giant balls.
The Grung is going to apply another blast of heat metal onto, whoops, not onto Flynn. Apologies, onto
I'd like to
Doo-Wop.
uncanny dodge that 4 hit points, please. 4 feet.
And here I was just waiting for you to say that because now another frost giant comes and like smashes the crap out of you.
Right. I uncanny dodge. Thanks.
All right, you continue to keep hold of it as the Grung Wildling leaps forward and is gonna cast another spell on you.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He'll actually jump a little bit closer to be able to get 2 for 1. As he claps his hand and there's a concussive boom that detonates for 17 damage for con saves for Doo-Wop and the giant.
Uh-oh.
As Doo-Wop is smashed into the thistles and branches, you take an additional 11 piercing damage. As it is a wall of thistles and thorns, and you just got launched by Thunderwave into them.
Oof.
Why did it? Okay, I should be at 1 hit point, not unconscious.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Yep. Great axe swing. Chop that grung in half. And then great axe swing. Not quite enough to chop that one in half. Do up with 1 hit point, pretty well embedded into the thorns and thistles here. What do you do?
I reach up with the hand that that has the ring of shooting stars on it, and I cast Fairy Fire. Well, I thought I cast Fairy Fire. Let's see. Is it my spell book now? Let's see. Nope. Hmm. All right, well, I'm trying. Oh, I can't because I'm already concentrating on the shield. That's why.
You can use ball lightning, I think, or shooting star.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll use the 2 charges to do the ball of lightning. Let's see. 4d12. I can do it. Why am I down to 0 hit points again? I'm so confused.
I didn't do that one.
Yeah, I should have 2 because I got the 1 hit point and then regenerate's still going, so I should have. All right, so I'm going to cast with the ring. I'm going to use ball of lightning, so 2 charges. Comes within 5 feet, so I'm going to place the sphere right here. So 1
Okay.
sphere right there. So all 4 of these make a DC 15 Dex saving throw. Ugh.
2 of them succeed.
All right. The ones that fail take 4d12 damage.
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Any damage for a success?
Let's see here. On a. No, it just says on a failed save, so it must be success. They don't take any damage.
For some reason, the delete key is not removing them. Anything else for do up after that?
That was in my action. I think healing word. Let's see, where's my healing word spell? Because I think healing word is a bonus action, right?
Correct.
All right, so where is it? Oh, that's in my spell book, not my. Okay, prayer of healing, mass healing word. All right, I'm going to cast prayer of healing instead because apparently I didn't take healing word. I took mass healing word. So,
Prayer of healing a bonus action?
oh, that's no, it's actually a 10-minute spell, so that's not going to work.
Yeah.
All right, so mass healing word then. I'll heal everybody that's in my range, but I need some hit points here.
It will be exactly you and Flynn.
Okay, well, and
Mass healing word at what level?
let's say ugh, gotta be 5th level. So I don't have any more 4th level spells. I need a little bit more healing than a 3rd level spell can offer.
All right, so you're going to heal for 10 points to yourself and to Flynn.
All right, very good. I'll take it.
Is that everything for you?
Yeah, that's it.
One grung here is going to go bouncing up to do up underneath the feet of this giant and give you a little stab. Oh. Bramnir.
Oh,
Things are very small, but they're just like scraping away at your resources.
he's all uninjured. Okay.
Oh, the grung wildling succeeds.
Fine. But I still Grim Reaper. Hmm. As a bonus action, I will pull him towards me. Right next to my friend. And that's me.
Flynn.
Uh,
Kill that one, Flynn.
which one specifically? This guy right down here?
Yes, the caster.
Okay, I'm gonna try the limp-wristed firebolt from my. I'm gonna just hold the sword in a very very lackluster limp-wristed way and cast firebolt, aiming.
No firebolt comes out.
Why? Why can't I use firebolt?
They don't appreciate being referred to as limp-wristed.
That's just my style. That's just the way I hold the sword, like a dandy knight. I don't
They're
think
so unimpressed with this. But you do hit the grung wildling.
it's working. I guess I'll have to end my turn there.
Alright, grung wildling. Not a big fan of Bramnir. Gonna cast the spell at you.
Counterspell.
It is countered as the giant is gonna swing his axe. Too far. I think. Oh, a 2 does miss barely. That doesn't miss. And kills the grungling. Do up.
All right. I am going to reach out and touch the grung beside me and cast Vampiric Touch at 3rd level. So I get 4 hit points back. Oh, it's already no.
Yep.
So I'm up to
Yes, it
10.
is.
Nice. And now I'm concentrating on that.
As
Oh, he's
another one is dead. Bremnir, there's but one grung left in view.
And the bell tolls for thee.
Keep him as a pet. We've already got the
And
leash.
down he goes as you've wiped out this small band of grung.
You're not looking so good, Duop. Is it the emotional turmoil of turning on your own?
that's not helping. Can I have a potion now? Or at least a scroll?
Nope.
You can't cast the scrolls anyway.
You can have the scrolls.
I cast fireball.
You can't cast. You can't. That's not how that works. You are more than welcome to have scrolls. I wrote it all down.
You roll it all down? Where's it at?
Okay, 1 second. This is the stuff we bought. Oh, you have a free scroll of Druidcraft, but that's irrelevant.
Yeah, that's not going to help me. But the scrolls of cure wounds will.
Yeah, we got 7 of those, and 3 of Healing Word.
All right. All right, I'm going to use one of the cure wound scrolls. Cast it on myself. So we're down to 6 of those. Cure wounds is 2d8 plus
1d8
1d8.
plus
Oh, that's right.
your spellcasting ability modifier. So whatever your whiz bonus is.
Okay.
You know, maybe we should have just flown.
10.
How much will your regeneration heal you for?
It heals me for 1 point every round.
For how long?
Let me check. Let's see here. For the duration of the spell,
1 hour.
and the spell is
10 hit points every minute.
10 hit points a minute
That's not bad.
for an hour. So basically another 60 hit points ish.
Not bad.
The frost giant is continuing to plow through the plants in this direction.
Come on then. Wait. 10 hit points a minute for 60 minutes.
10. Okay, so I have 600 hit points.
Yeah, you'll be pretty healthy pretty soon.
Yeah.
Let me just check out that was right. I
Yep.
think it's 10 hit. Yeah, 1 hit point every 6 seconds.
Yep. 10 hit points per minute. Yeah. So
Yep,
for
yep. So
60
you'll
minutes.
be full health pretty quick.
So, as long as I don't die again in between now and then, yes.
You'll be fine. Stiff upper lip.
Cheerio.
The duration's only 1 minute.
Really?
That doesn't make.
Mine 7th level spell.
Because it heals for 48 plus 15 initially, and then 1 point at the start of every turn.
Yes. But the duration says 1 hour. A casting time of 1 minute, duration 1 hour. Oh, did you cast it in combat? No, you didn't.
No. I cast it after I came out of the pit.
Let's have a look. Can we pop it up here? Okay. It doesn't say the duration on that, does it?
It does not. That's what I'm getting.
On the S.
Okay,
on
yeah,
the-
it is a duration for an hour. Okay.
Cool. Yep.
The wording just on Foundry.
Yes.
Yeah, the word on Foundry is weird. You're right. Okay.
Cool.
Right.
Follow Stompy.
I'm
I
following
mean,
him.
What do we think? Left or right?
Right,
Up or down?
right.
Okay.
As you come around this corner, you see the bodies of some 10 zombies practically embedded into the thorns and ripped to pieces.
Ooh. I wanted to use this. How many did you say? 10.
Yeah.
Can I try Don's Macabre? Oh, yeah, I don't want Shanks to be a parrot anymore. I want them.
He just falls out of the sky.
Screw that guy. I want all skeletons.
The skeletons begin to shimmer and vibrate and start to pull themselves out of the thorns.
Lovely. Lead the way. I should do this necromancy thing more often.
As these zombies join your horde, you're looking down a path that seems to continue off in the right direction.
Come, follow me.
Come, my little minions.
They're so powerful.
Bramnir, can I get a perception check from you as you come over here?
Sure. It's only a disadvantage, so it's fine.
Fine, it's fine. It's totally fine.
Natural 1.
Well done.
Flynn, everything's fine. Do you want to lead the way?
Do I want to? Yeah, I mean, do you need me to?
Yeah, just go forward from where we are, or down,
Right or left?
this way.
All right. Yep, it's a dead end. Oh, good. Except for that.
Oh my god, what a terrible little attack at you. As it caught you completely by surprise, it still achieves absolutely nothing.
He's adorable.
As, shocker, Flynn begins the combat.
I stab. Let's see. Target this thing.
Dead aim.
What?
Steady aim.
With my sword?
Yeah, you can steady aim with your sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll steady aim with my sword.
As long as you don't move before or after. Okay.
Oh, okay. And then I get advantage, right?
Yep.
Well, I just hit it. I'm gonna roll again, just in case I get a natty 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hit the first one. And I don't think I get sneak attack on this.
You do. You have advantage, and it's you and him alone.
Alright. Oh, that's a great roll.
That is beautiful there.
And I disengage and sit and run away.
No, you can't because it's steady aim.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
That's
Well,
your
good.
bonus
That was a
action, and it means you can't move.
great fucking idea to use steady aim.
It is good to use.
Great. Good. Great.
You're barely injured.
I'm actually not injured because I should have had 103 health because I got 10 hit points earlier from his healing.
Oh,
So,
I really feel for your pain.
yeah.
Poor guy.
Two up from the back.
all right. And I can't see anything that's going on. So I'll dash. Oh, not that way.
Action!
All right. End turn.
Bremnir, as Duop is being suspiciously lost and going like, "Oh no, I'm coming, friends! Where are you? I can't. Oh, that's a dead end. No dear."
I would like to issue a command to my skeletons to attack the vine. Assuming they're around. But as for my action, I will, seeing Flynn is in no danger, just do a nice firebolt. Ah,
That's like the third one you've
Wow.
rolled this session.
And this curse is
Look,
killing you.
yeah, that stupid sword, Flynn. Put it, keep it up your bum.
Well, what did my sword have to do with anything?
I touched it and it cursed me with disadvantage for a day.
Oh, did you try? That's right, you tried to
Yeah,
bond with it.
they did not
No, I
appreciate
didn't.
being
I
touched by a
didn't.
lich.
I identified it. I didn't try to attune to it.
Well, you get what you
Just
get.
jerks. Right. 5 skellies with proficient. What does they get? They get something. Plus to hit and damage from my
Yep,
spellcasting or proficiency.
but
It's
they
plus 5
move
either
on their
way.
own turn and they're before
That's
you,
fine.
and they can't take an action. If I
That's
remember
fine.
right.
Yes. They just defend, I think.
Flynn is whipped and snagged by the thorns. And Flynn, it's your turn.
I will stab.
With disadvantage, you do jab it, but you do not get sneak because disadvantage is imposed on you.
Why? Because I'm grabbed? Because I've been grabbed?
Yep, you're restrained.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay.
Neither do we. Trust me.
Wait, why
Trust
did I take
us.
so much damage?
It just hit you.
Oh. Can I not use evasion for that?
You can use Uncanny Dodge for a bit of it. 31 of it is poison that started on your turn.
What
And you can't Uncanny Dodge that,
fuck?
as the vine is laced with venom and poison. Do up.
Let's see.
Why is my camera not showing up on the stream?
I don't know, because it's not showing up in Discord.
Is it not?
Oh, now
No,
it
I
is.
could see you in Discord.
Yeah, now it is. Yeah, on my screen you just had that rotating thing. It was just rotating
Oh,
around and around and around.
Odd. Discord has been excessively weird. As Duop comes running forward, almost smack dab into the back of 5 skeletons.
5 skeletons? Oh my goodness.
They're my boys.
Where's your giant? Why isn't he doing shit right now?
Lost!
He's done enough. What do you want me to do? Carry every combat?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You might need me to.
All right. So now that I just dashed, so I have no action. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith again as a bonus action
On who?
on myself.
Thank goodness you're here. Don't worry,
Okay.
Flynn. Help us
I'm
survive.
I'm I'm sitting with 22 hit points. Flynn has over 100, and you really want me to do something for him?
I don't
He
have
just
any
want to
hit points
stab me with an
anymore.
arrow.
You run up to the fight. Your friend is being engulfed by a monster, and you shield yourself.
Seems perfectly legit to me.
You're learning from us. Right, 5 skeletons. +5 to hit from my
Uh-oh.
dance.
I'm gonna move Dewup up because they're reading Dewup as an enemy,
Oh, that's
thereby
not
giving
good.
him disadvantage.
Who's to say they're
Uh,
wrong, Joel? Who's to say
you
they're
said +5 to hit.
It's so dance macabre gives them +5 to hit and +5 to damage, and my undead thralls gives them another +5 to damage, but not to hit. Oh, that crit, boy. So
It looks like every single one of their skeletons never shoot this well,
mine do. Good boys.
as that is going to be
They do +10 damage from my
50
round.
more damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flynn is released before he takes another bout of poison.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Dewup,
Yes.
can I get a perception check from you, please?
Perception check, sure. Oh boy.
And then Flynn, as you come doubling back to talk with the others, can I get a perception check from you this time? You notice a break in the hedges over here, and it looks like there's a wooden door disguised to look like hedges.
Oh, okay. Are you guys ready to go?
And we like put a marker there. Just because it's basically the end of the day.
Oh, right here. So that we
Yeah.
remember that it's here.
We should probably be able to work it out from perception check, but
I'll just put a little marker if you want there.
cool.
Sounds good to me.
Then you can
Nice,
move
Flynn.
on if you want to, or open it up.
I'll definitely open it up.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Everyone else seems to be dying.
As you open it up, you can see a giant inner circle here rounded by hedges to give you the impression that the hedges here are just a ring around this central area. You're looking at a large moat, and in the center of this moat is a tower of some construction with marshy shores. That sounds very weird to say. Marshy shores, and in the center is a shrine that is some 60 feet tall and made of carved mud blocks painted with natural dyes. From the door that you're picking out, you can see several grung moving about, wielding daggers and short bows. The shrine itself seems to be newly constructed and not even completed yet.
Flynn,
What?
your sword said we'd find some help here. Are we murdering these people, or are we still trying to be their friend?
We should probably do what we always do. Try to be friends with them. They attack us. You genocide all of them. And then we feel bad about it for like 3 days, and then we move on with our lives.
Oh, as in you all stopped talking about it.
Yeah, every time you start to feel bad about a crime, you tell the story about your son's friend who went and like committed mass genocide.
Basically.
Can you just get off my back, Ash? I've been saving your asses. Anyway,
No, I mean, I'm not giving you shit for it. I just think it was funny.
are we going to try and talk to them or not?
Yes, of course
Yeah,
we're going to try and
man,
talk to him. Send in the frog.
what's this?
Doo-wop, get in there.
No, don't send him in.
Why? What's wrong?
He's the one who got us murdered by all these people in the first place.
Yeah, but, I want him to make
They
him feel
they
like he's
just
doing stuff.
wouldn't listen. They attacked right away.
That's true.
I
Here,
wouldn't even let me
I'm
talk.
gonna push him to the front. I want to push him through this door and into the grung area. So
Okay, but
go get him. Let him.
I
Let him.
don't want. Okay,
Let him
I
do
don't
the
want
talking.
another genocide. But
Yeah, it's okay. It'll be fine.
okay.
All right, so now that I'm on the other side of the door, forcefully pushed, do I see anything other than the grung on the other side of the lake?
Alligators. Giant alligators.
You see a number of grung moving around the earth around the moat. So like there's grung here and then there's grung over here.
Hmm.
But other than that, you see nothing, as it seems to be just water across and then stone steps here to ascend. But as you're surveying that, before you decide what to do, emerging out from this shrine appears a small figure, very ornately dressed. Let's see. Of course, there's not a handout for him. With a feathered headdress and standing imperiously, he looks out to address the grung here, and he begins speaking. It's reverberating and echoing, and Doo-wop, you don't quite make out every word of it, but he seems to be saying that it is of the utmost importance that construction continue, as he desperately wishes to become in contact with, and you're like trying to figure things out. You hear the name of a grung deity.
Hmm.
Nung Nung. Nung Nung.
Nung nung.
A grung goddess. And then the next thing that he says doesn't sound as if it could be right, because what he says is, "For I must bed her." Which obviously
I,
doesn't make sense.
yeah, guys, I'm I think I must be hanging out with you guys too long because I'm not understanding my own language now. He's talking nonsense, talking about betting a goddess. That is not the way things work.
Okay. Well, go talk to him. Go talk to him and tell him that we're friendly and all that.
Do we care about that?
Well, yeah, we do because he's the one that can point us in the right direction. If Flynn's sword said that this is where we're going to get help, he's the head honcho that's going to give. If we're going to get any help, it's probably going to be from him. So we've got to work with him gently.
I could kidnap him with Vortex Warp, and we can just be on our way until he tells us where to go.
Yeah, that's a good call. Let's do that. Let's kidnap.
Let's not say we did.
Well, it's the vote is 2-3, 2-1. So
Get him over here, Brimnir.
I don't know. I don't really want to miss on all this content.
Joel's
Content.
like, I spent a week writing this.
I mean, Larry,
My
this is
friend,
ruined.
that happens far too often. If you're going to start taking that into consideration now,
Okay, I'm trying to be nice this one time.
O great leader of the Grung, I am a cleric of our people's gods. I understand you are trying to reach one. May I be of assistance?
I like lean over to Bramnir and I'm like, this is not gonna go well.
It's fine. We haven't revealed ourselves. We can just let him die.
It's okay. I'm gonna kind of close the door so that there's like a crack in it. Just a little crack in it.
Just close. Let's go.
If I have to make another charisma check, I'm done.
This is why I wanted to kidnap him.
Exactly, and I was okay with the kidnapping because I know this is the way genocide starts. Every time we come across one of these temples.
which deity do you serve?
I am a cleric of death, so I serve our deity of the cycles. I have to look up Grung Lord to know which deity that is. I'm not even sure.
Can I get a persuasion check from you?
No charisma. Charisma. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Oh, and that is where we're going to end for today.
All right.
Oh,
No, it's
Just
good.
as you
Just so
get
that
enough to,
we have the persuasion skill check already rolled. So next
so
week
you
we'll
have some
come right
idea of
in.
the tone it's going.
Exactly. We're good. That's a good place to stop.